Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. In the last episode, we concluded the first part of the trial. We just narrowly managed to survive until a court recess, and we're going to continue the trial in today's episode. So let's get right into it. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there is no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm not sure who that is, because there's no name, but I'm going to assume just because they're calling us by her full name, that's Von Karma. Yep. Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Alright, let's get into it. Looks like Eni Miney's back on the witness stand. The court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Eni Miney had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Eni Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. Miss Miney, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip. Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Alright, let's see. I didn't see anything too fishy, I don't think. Last year, something really bad? Question. That was a malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? I heard it was because, the medicines, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? No way. Dr. Gray, wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, it really wasn't my sis. And then she was totally tired. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? She had to talk to the police and, was being investigated, every day. It was, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? What are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But like, I don't like have a driver's license. Oh, we know that's a lie. Because we have her driver's license right here. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, anyway. I was like totally pooped too, so I like fell asleep in the passenger seat. Where's the... Okay, license. I like didn't have my license, so like I couldn't take over driving for her. Boom. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hody, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What, are you talking about the perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Cry at my whip will comment. Don't driver's license usually have like a issue date? Yeah, I have one on my license. I don't know why. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched. I need to renew my driver's license. I just realized, sorry about that. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would have like let me drive. Don't just stand there to yourself. Not you too, Maya, with the whip and the pain and the ow. Miss Miney, why did you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? Huh? That's because... I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. Huh? Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. I wouldn't be allowed, okay. Like, around that time, I was like really close to getting my license. My sis was like this totally big fan of cars and like really valued them. She like had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She like would say things like, no way am I gonna let a newbie drive my car. So like that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... Alright, what do we got? Close to getting your license, big fan of cars, gotten this shiny bright red sports car. Let's press on that. It was a new car? Yeah, she had like just gotten it. I think it was like from the UK. The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initial? What is wrong with this judge? Sometimes he's like kind of cool and like neutral, but sometimes he's just a real dumbass. And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes? Please have the witness append what she just said to her statement. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. Totally special model from England. Okay. I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Just ask for the heck of it. So, yeah, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite. Oh, true. And their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem that there's no benefit to owning one. Can you even legally drive an import car if the passenger and driver's seat are reversed? Yeah, I'm not sure about the legality of that. It doesn't seem like you'd be able to. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? What do you know? That sleek shape, the purr of the engine, the wild way it starts, the smooth handling, the raw feeling of manual tension, the cool breeze of the AC, I think is the last thing she said. I couldn't read it in time. Forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Are we, though? She would say things like, no way, and am I letting you move? And up in the passenger seats. It's got to be something about the it being from England, but I don't know what info we would have. Let's check this out. Falling asleep at the wheel. Right door. I was like, I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and got out, and that's Eni. So she's saying she got out, she was on the right side, but that doesn't make any sense because if the car was from England, then she would be on the left side because the left side is the passenger seat. So she either lied in her interview or she was really the one driving. Okay, it's definitely it's got to be that. But whoops, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Present. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's is on the left. That would be if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. What do you mean by this? I just explained it. Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you're sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Order in the court. Order. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Eni said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Eni said, yes, but that's where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? Eni. And the answer is Eni Miney, of course. Why would you say that? Miss Eni Miney just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At that time, Miss Eni Miney had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident... Oh, interesting. So it wasn't that she was drugged, it was just that Eni was a bad driver? And that's why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. The real truth? Think outside the box. Isn't that always what we say? Alright, one more time. Oh, I guess I made the wrong choice. So we'll go with Mimi Miney, but we'll do that in the next episode just because this seems like a good place to stop. So yeah, this was a pretty exciting episode. And in the next one, I'm sure we'll get like more hard evidence that that ties Inimani to this murder. But yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. So until then, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you then.